Ryan, a police officer, and an interviewer.
I am Jinhua, and I'm going to be playing the bus driver, the narrator, and the interviewer.
I'm Natalie Prentice, and I'm going to be playing Rosa Parks and the narrator.
Welcome to the bus where Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat to a white man. Today I will be reenacting the scene on how this historic event happened, why it happened, and the impact it made in history. You'll see something beyond your reach, something you will never believe, how people were treated. We call that segregation. Enjoy.
Good day.
I want those seats. Are you going to stand up?
No,
Then I'm going to have you arrested then.
you may do that.
No, you should have given up your seat, because now you're going to get arrested.
I'm doing this for a cause. We shouldn't have been treated this way.
What's the problem?
This lady will not give up her seat.
Why won't you give up your seat?
Why do y'all push us around?
Because that's in the law and you are under arrest.
A few weeks later, Rosa Parks was fined $10. Now, I know that might not seem much to you guys, but back in the olden days, it was.
Rosa was also fined $4 for court fee, but her husband and her friend paid her fine and she was bailed out of jail.
Rosa Parks went to court suing the Montgomery bus line, and from there on, blacks started a bus boycott.
I know you might be wondering what a bus boycott is. It is when blacks weren't treated fairly, so they didn't ride the bus.
There is one more very important word that you need to know, and that is segregation, and that is all about how blacks and whites are somehow separated. For example, the drink bonds, and of course, the buses.
The boycott lasted 381 days.
Rosa's plan was a success.
Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing a very special guest, Rosa Parks.
Rosa, we would like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Go on ahead.
So how do you feel about the way Black Americans used to be treated?
I always felt badly because our people weren't treated fairly. We should have been free and given the same opportunities others had.
When you were little, did you understand that black people weren't treated fairly?
When I was little, I couldn't understand why black people weren't treated fairly, but when I did learn about it, it didn't make me feel very good.
Did you know that you were going to jail if you didn't give up your seat?
I knew I was going to jail when the bus driver said he was going to have me arrested. I didn't feel very good about going to jail, but I was willing to let me know that under this type of segregation, black people endured too much for way too long.
Do you know who started calling you the mother of civil rights movement?
Yes, or no, I don't know who started calling me that, but I appreciate the fact that people feel that way about me.
So, did you plan to stand on the bus before you actually did? Or were you alone on this time?
Yes, I did plan to sit on the bus before I did.
Who did you plan to sit on the bus with? Like, who did you plan it with?
I planned in a group called the NAACP,
What does the NAACP stand for?
National Association for the Advancement of Colored People.
Why did you join the NAACP?
I joined the NAACP because I wanted to be free and I wanted all the other black people to be free so we could have the same rights as whites.
Now, we heard that there was someone else who did this before you. Can you explain why you became famous and not her?
Yes, her name was Claudette Colvin. She would have been famous if she would have had journalists and photographers there like I did.
Well, Rosa, that's all we have for today. Would you like to say anything else?
Yes, thank you for having me on the show.
Well, that's it for today.
Parks wouldn't have done what you did, or she did, all of you adults would be in different work buildings just because of the color of your skin. And all you children would be in different schools because of the colors.
Rosa made a huge impact in history.
So let's just say thank you, Rosa, because without her, our lives would be horrible. And I know it might not seem much, but oh, it is. So let's just say thank you, Rosa, for the freedom that we kids get on buses and get for the rest of our lives.